Hi everybody, I'm Alan. A lot of you know me as Tazal. But I'm going to talk to you today about surviving a stroke. Back in November of last year, November 21st, I was walking to work. And this funny feeling came over me. My arms started getting real numb, and I started staggering like I was drunk. I was on my way to work at the library here in Charleston, which is across the old Charleston Navy Hospital. Most Charlestonians know where that is. When I got to the Navy Hospital, I had to hold on to the gates for support. That's how bad it got. When I got to the library, the librarians knew me from working security there before. So they noticed something was wrong, so they said I looked sick. And did I want to call EMS? At first I said no, because I didn't know what was happening to me. But then I almost passed out in the library office where I go to call in to check in, sign in. I told the young librarian, I said, maybe you should call EMS. When the EMS guy got to the library, he watched me, he listened to me speaking. I was slurring my words. And he told me, dude, you're having a stroke. And I was like, did the double take. And I almost didn't believe him. But he put me on the stretcher. They checked my sugars and checked my blood pressure, and both of them were extremely high. I was told later that my sugars were between 400 and 500. And my blood pressure was 220 over 180. I was like 100 points on each side. So, come to find out, when they got me and x-rayed my brain and did an MRI, I had a blood clot in my brain, on the right side of my brain. So when I got to the emergency room, I had 4 doctors tell me that I needed this shot called a TPA, which would break up the blood clot. And they said there is a 5% risk, but they said I would really benefit from this shot. At the time, I could still move my hands, and I could still wiggle my feet, and I could still stand. But after I got the TPA, the damage that the blood clot had done in my brain became apparent. I couldn't move my hands at all. I could only lift my arm up to my shin. I couldn't walk. I could barely stand. So pretty much they saw what damage the blood clot did. I pretty much lost it when the damage showed up, because I was scared because damage was going to be forever. I was in the hospital for 6.5 months, So with time and rest and therapy, I got the feeling in my hand back. It's still weak. I drop stuff. I have to use clay and exercise on it. I don't know if you can tell, but my speech is a little impeded. I slur my S's still. But I can speak a lot more clearly. When I first got in the hospital, one of the things that was affected by the shot, the blood clot, was my speech. I just thank God I still had my wits about me. When they asked me questions, I was able to answer them. They asked me questions like, do you know where you are? Do you know who the President of the United States is? Do you know what date it is? I was able to answer them. So they were very pleased with that. But yeah, it took me 6.5 months, and now I'm legally disabled. I'm living in a duplex in Summerville, South Carolina, and I pretty much lost everything when I got evicted from my last apartment. So a lot of people got together. Let me show you with my leaf. All this stuff, you see, was donated. Coffee table, couch, comfy chair, and the chair with the ottoman, TV with the TV stand. Don't have cable yet, but I plan to. This computer desk was donated too. Well, I just take it day by day. I don't have a car, so I'm pretty much confined to the house. I have to rely on either friends or the taxis to get around Summerville, because there's no there's no public transportation other than taxis. No bus. There's a bus in Charleston, but that's 6 miles away. But I'm just taking it every day. My sugars are better, my blood pressure is better. I'm taking the meds. Right now I'm on about 7 or 8 meds. But I take them faithfully every day. Thank goodness my heart was healthy. I was surprised. I got to see it beating on a TV screen. And he said my lungs are okay. But yeah, one of the things that I do as a result of the stroke is whenever I yawn, my hand has spasms. That's one of the ways it's still weak. But I try to exercise it every day. Not quite as healthy as my right hand. Actually, my right hand got a little bit weak too, but I'm working on it. Well, this is all I can think of to say, folks. Just pray for me. Give me an encouraging word. Just anything that helped brighten my day will be appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back on soon. Thank you.